What is incorrectly perceived as a sign of intelligence? I was surprised when I learned that knowledge isn't necessarily correlated to intelligence. I met a lifelong academic who knew damn near everything about her topic. But just the facts. It's like she was a walking encyclopedia. Could cough up any info about her field. But she couldn't really process it that well, or draw conclusions, or apply it to a different topic. It's hard to explain. She had a nice 2 terabytes SSD drive full of info in her head, but she had a substandard CPU. Since then I've met several people like that. All academics. But I'm not sure that has anything to do with it. Silence. I've been told so many times that I'm thoughtful and a deep thinker, but really I can't figure out what to say. Lol. Wealth Edit, thank you for the gold and silver. I am so rich. Therefore I am smart. SMRT smart. A cromulent vocabulary. Being in charge. Being labeled gifted at a young age. I'm living in China right now and everyone keeps calling me intelligent as I'm bald and left-handed. Using big words or complicated language when trying to explain something or talking about a difficult subject. The smartest people can actually make it sound simple. Age. Being Asian. Arrogance portrayed as confidence. Having money. Strong opinions, held with confidence. Solving a Rubik's Cube. Scoring an A when I was 14. Cornering people in arguments with bullying tactics and acting like it means they won. Talking fast even if you're saying the dumbest shit. Being emotionally stunted. High IQ does not equal low EQ. You can be a dick and stupid, and you can be smart and charismatic. It's not one or the other. Having an opinion on literally everything. Especially having the need to share the opinions with everyone they encounter. Being able to memorize. Having a good memory is definitely helpful and often shows intelligence, but just being able to spout facts does not mean you understand them or can think about things critically. The ability to speak. Glasses Edit, thank you for my first gold on my cake day. Having technical knowledge. Learning something that society arbitrarily deemed at smart people topic doesn't make you smarter than learning something that hasn't arbitrarily been deemed at smart people topic. My ability to build a computer is child's play compared to someone's ability to build an engine. But since IT is smart people technical stuff and mechanic is greasy blue-collar stuff, I'm automatically smarter. GTFO here with that. If I know a lot about space and you know a lot about makeup, I'm smart and you're not. Even though my knowledge has no practical use and yours does. Never made sense to me. Knowledge equals intelligence. Being loud and confident no matter what. Being quiet. Some people are quiet because they don't know what to say. Most people think someone intelligent is good at basically everything. When there's different types of intelligence. A college degree. The use of big words. You know the ones. I was roused in the pre-dawn hours. A time I usually set aside for self-pontification. By the voluminous caterwauling of my quad-appendaged feline domicile companion, no you gimp. The cat woke you up. Edit. Lol, I am cracking the fuck up at the chain of answers in this. Y'all be crazy and I love it. Being contrarian to everything. Using a lot of unnecessarily long or big words to express yourself. Especially when it comes to teaching someone or conveying your own ideas. Oftentimes the best written works are those that are concise and simple to understand. Not ones that confuse the reader with how convoluted they are. This is a big issue in research. Articles and papers. In second-year university, we had an assignment to dissect and review a research article, and it was so difficult to read. I had to read each sentence over multiple times to get the gist of it because of how long the sentences were and how many thesaurus ized words there seemed to be. I thought that it must have been a gap in my understanding that made it so hard to read. Later in university I reread the article and realized that it was just poor writing. Edit. Many repliers have noted that the precise use of big words is oftentimes necessary and actually preferred, as such words have usually been coined to helpfully, technically and specifically describe the concept in question. An example from U-01357 was how, in certain circumstances, for instance, it might not be the best to use the term heart attack instead of the more technical term myocardial infarction. I totally agree. The issue I'm trying to highlight is verbosity. The use of more words, or more complicated words, than necessary. I think of the articles I've read that have used a synonym for their main topic 5 times in a given paragraph. The cherry on top is that all the synonyms they use have slight but undeniable differences in definitions from their intended word. I'm talking about using words and phrases for the sake of filling space. About mindlessly parroting phrases commonly heard but not entirely understood, to the consequence of a vague jumble of sentences that fail to capture the original idea, if there was a clear one in the first place at all. And yes, I do see the irony of my post, such a long-winded comment just to disparage writing that is imprecise. Alas, being concise and precise is still a work in progress for me, haha. Knowing lots of digits of pi. It just proved that you took the time to memorize something useless. No one will ever need to remember more than 3 or 4 digits. Americans often attribute Brits who speak in English accents as smart, but minorities who speak in other accents and speak multiple languages as not as smart. Die-hard Rick and Morty fans' opinions of themselves being opinionated. I've heard and read it before. Bad handwriting. Apparently more intelligent people think faster and therefore have worse handwriting. But my handwriting is terrible and I'm still a dumb fuck. Thanks to these TV shows. They think that a person with memory to recall everything is an intelligent person. Edit. I do agree that intelligent people need good memory, but the reverse isn't true. I've seen people regurgitate everything they learn from books in exams but cannot comprehend a problem which uses the principles that they memorized. MBTI personality test results. People take it too seriously and suddenly all people are INTP as if it's a sign to prove their intelligence, and it's funny that many put it in their Facebook and Twitter bio, using big words where they aren't appropriate. Generally speaking, intelligent people should be able to explain things simply. The title of manager. Claiming that you're a sapiosexual on your dating profile. Please. Posh English accent. Being louder than your opponent. Talking fast and the whole persona of Andrew Tate. Wealth. Some rich people are 3/4 useless and as dumb as my dog's favorite sock. But wealth looks like success, so people assume it's because they are intelligent enough to make money. The ability to run your mouth so fast nobody can get a word in edgewise. Being a doctor or having a PhD, there are a lot of really, really stupid doctors out there. Reading. Just because you have read a lot doesn't mean it was useful or you've retained anything. The idea that there is a single measure of intelligence. A British accent. A bachelor's degree. outspokenness and false confidence, holding a position of authority, college education from recognizable school name. I see a lot of suggestions in here that fit Ben Shapiro to a T. A high-paying job. Reddit mods thinking their word is like the voice of God. GPA. Having a 4.0 or higher just means that you turned in all your work correctly.